But I am super psyched because we had 3 wins yesterday. Any 3-win day is a good day, although it didn't make for a long day. So I don't know if I'll be able to get all 3 whole wins in today, or 3 runs, depends on how they go. But our last run yesterday was on the NGB, so let's jump right in and hope we don't get Stealth B. Like, who is that? Jacob J. Keys said that. Maybe it'd be good to get out of the way, but it's always, oh, I passed NG, didn't I? It's always scary when we roll the Street Killer. You just bought a 6x40 pound bag of salt for your water softener. Made you think of me. Great. Holy shnikes. 10 gifted subs from Zombie Shop. That is a hype train. All right. Well, with the hype train started, let's random a ship. Here we go. Welcome or welcome back to all the folks who just got gifted. Random ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. Slug A. I rolled this yesterday. This is the first one of the streak, so no repeats. Random ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. Zoltan A we did yesterday. All right, 3, 2, 1, random. Rock C we've done. 3, 2, 1, random. Rock B we did yesterday. Goodness. 3, 2, 1, random. Okay, Mantis B. Goodness gracious, that was a lot of the same ships we've already played. I'm just gonna keep playing the same ones over and over. Okay, did I have, let me see. Do I have specific requests? Mantis Border, yes. Smithy wanted to be a Mantis Border. Smithy, let me get Smithy as this guy right here. Mantis B can be quite good. It can also be very difficult early game. Do I have anybody else? I have a Smith Mantis, which I don't. I have to find a specific one. A Rock Border, I do not have yet. Okay. All right. You were going to ask to be a Mantis Border. You can be the other one, Battle Core. You can be the other one. Battle Core. No, I'm not going to rename the ship on Armed Potatoes. I don't like renaming the ship usually. Sorry, Far Wanderer. They've already been claimed. All right, you can be another crew later that we get if you like, though. Okay, so this ship. So, this ship used to be my favorite. I still have a soft spot in my heart for this ship, but it has some obvious weaknesses. The main one being, until you get an NG crew, fire and O2 or weapons can kill you. So, we attempted to do the Scott Onesie Wilson thing, which is isolate this room, turn off O2, close these doors, and then do something like this. I think it's this. There we go. And what this does, it allows us to vent O2 and doors, but not the rest of our ship, if we can micro it correctly. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys save their positions here so that they can quickly get there, and then do this. The sick trick? Yeah, my Copley has lots of crazy cool tricks like this. What this does is basically, if I micro it right, if there's a fire in here, it'll go out before it actually breaks anything. Problem is, on no pause, it's a little harder because I got to kind of move O2 in and out, and I might forget. So, the worst things about this ship are fighting early Zoltan shield ships, because we can't do anything to get through the Zoltan shield. It takes a long time to run away from those fights. And auto scout ships are annoying, but as long as our boarding drone doesn't land in isolated piloting, we can kill those. It just takes a while. So, we're going to get the first slug on our potatoes. All right, ask me when we get that, but I'll try to remember. Remind me if and when that happens, and I'll try to get you. All right, what do we got? We got a missile. We're going to turn on our defense drone. We got 3 crew. If we use... what's the word I'm trying to think of? The dancing around thing. We move back and forth between rooms. Okay. So I'm going to hit 6, enter. Safety dance. Thank you, Sleeping Dragon. This. Teleport here. As soon as this guy runs in, that'll pull the pilot. We got to do this a lot so that it's not actually running. This is the safety dance. Lets us 2v1 a decent amount.
Go fuck yourself, FTL.
Alrighty, I forgot to do that. Okay, that should work. And that should be it. Okay. Our defense drone didn't fail. Good job, defense drone. 3 for 3. Good start. Good start. Whew, okay. Good first fight. Good first fight. Sleeping Dragon, do you like to get engines upgraded first? Is that what you like to upgrade first? Or do you try to save scrap to buy an NG at a store? Because I think what I've been told, what I remember about this ship is the first thing is not actually a weapon, it's an NG that we want to get. Engines 2, Engines 3 you get. What's up, Shogi? Am I available this Friday to continue Baldur's Gate 3? I believe I am. I have a Saturday rehearsal, but I don't think I have anything on Friday. Thank you for the hype train. Zombie Shop basically solo carried the hype train. Yeah, I'm good this Friday for Baldur's Gate. That'll be fun. Alright, so... that. Yeah, I like that upgrade. Lets us run quicker. And, it gives us like a value point in engines and stuff. These fights are why you still watch FTL. A lot of tax and micro play. It makes you really drop the jaw when it works. Well, it's nice when you have a fight like that. If they have Rock or Mantis crew, it's a lot harder. Mantis crew. Alright. Defense drone. Deal with the first border. And then if I move my crew back and forth... Actually, I won't move my crew back and forth, but I'm going to swap who tanks the Mantis. That's what we're going to do here. So, defense drone. Deal with the border first. Okay. Swap them around. Keep their health higher. Good job. Let me check where their borders are. Piloting. So I want to 2v1. Ooh, that was close. I want to 2v1 the pilot. So we get ahead of the Mantis. And I'm going to Dolphin Flip so I get higher health on that guy. And that should be good. It's all about if this missile gets through. Okay. Good 2 first fights, man. That is 2 good first fights. 2 very good first fights. Can use the naughty step. The naughty step. That's the one where we... Remind me what naughty step is. I vaguely remember it, but I can't remember exactly. What I did work too, though. Yeah, I can't remember what naughty step is. I feel like I'm gradually losing O2 in the rest of my ship. So let me refresh here, so we don't get too low in the rest of our ship here. The naughty step is something about isolating him down in a room that he won't vent won't vent himself, I think, which is open all doors except I forget which room. Down there was let them board you, ignore their border, and when you're on their ship, vent every room on your ship except the one above sensors. This one. Okay. That's basically doing this. We're going to test. This is going to take some time, but we go like this. This. And if you do this, the border will go to the only room where they won't be vented, which is this one. So he won't be attacking your systems. That's the one. That's the one. Thank you. I couldn't remember. I guess you could do that like anywhere. You could go like... You could put it like here or here. Basically any empty room. This is probably just the one that takes the longest to be vented or something, I guess. Okay. Empty room will do, yeah. What's up, Margikarp? Woot woot for Shriek not being 0. You know, that's always a relief. Always a relief. All right, let me fully... that slows down our reoxygenating the room, which... If you're on YouTube, you can skip this part. I have to wait for the O2 to come back up. But it's good to practice these little things, because if we get boarded and I need to board them quicker, that could be useful to do. Could be very useful. What are the situations that you feel like it's best to do that, Sleeping Dragon? That's what I wonder. Like, when would you want to isolate their crew on your ship? I'm unsure. Although, what I will say about that strategy, Sleeping Dragon, is it gets punished if our defense drone fails to shoot down a missile that hits our O2. Then I think we just lose. I think we just lose if they have a missile and our defense drone fails. So, I'm a little leery of that strategy, to be honest. I'm a little leery of it. I feel like there are punishes for it. There we go. It's best in completely safe fights because then you can do combat training. Alternatively, in a situation like there where the entire crew is strong, you can use to kill their whole crew and break weapons. Okay, okay. Alright, 22 scrap. I could get third engine, but I want to look for a store for a weapon or an NG now. That's what I would like to do. I think 1, 2, 3. Let's just see a bunch of jumps. These jumps... Our store's up there. That's not ideal. There's danger of missile hitting O2. You're more hesitant to use it on Mantis B than on Mantis C, where it's very safe. Okay. Ship is prone to missile hitting with defense drone. Yeah, that's one of the dangers of this ship. Alright, this is a safe fight unless he hacks my shields. Let me see where the hack goes first. Oh, God. Okay, don't be level 2 heal bay. Okay, thank God. Alright, well that was scary. Not piloting, not piloting, not piloting. Okay, good. Alright, this is gonna take a while. It's fine, it's fine. I was moving him to engines for dodging. I should have waited till I saw where the hack went, I guess. This is training, though. Although it's not, it's only training if I turn off my boarding drone. Do we want to dodge train? These are gonna be my borders. I don't know how useful dodge training will be. But I should get it. So let's do it. Let's do the training. 20% chance of getting no scrap here if your boarding drone derps, yeah. It's worth getting the training for, like, ship fights where we need to run away. And then we can speed hack our way to him finishing off the ship afterwards, after the training's done. Somebody check the medbay when it goes sentient and stings. I'll probably actually cross-train both these guys, even though I don't think it'll be useful in the long term. I'm gonna go heal this guy real fast. Okay. Because everything is really fast when you have a speed hack. Do a no weapon warn run, boarding and drones only. Well, if we don't get lucky at stores, we might end up doing that. Do I cross-train? Man, it's gonna take a while to cross-train. That's real fast. It is real fast. Alright, I'm not gonna go completely cross-training. What I'm gonna do is cross-train this guy on shields. That's what I'll do. Actually, no. I'll cross-train that guy on engines and this guy on shields. Pilot. One pilot, one shields. This will at least maybe have each of these guys be trained on 2 things. Then we'll turn on the drone. Speed hack. Makes life so much better. So much better. Shields 1. And then we'll turn on our boarding drone to really quickly kill this guy off, which it won't be super quick. Alright, level 1 piloting, and there's level 2 shields. There we go, good enough. This is definitely faster. Alright, one more time. Slow it down. Alright, I'm going to turn off the speed hack now. We will probably be speed hacking multiple times, because when we get new crew, we'll need to train new crew. If we ever get a weapon to get training on, we'll want to train that. So... Alright, double reward is awesome. You are engines guy, which means I'm going to put you on sensors. You're that guy. And I want this, and this is the saved positions. There we go. Alright, we got training that might prove useful at some point. What are the rules and limits on this kind of stuff in the streak challenge? Whatever you want them to be, Battle Core. I've lost a streak because I messed up with speed hack. So, they're whatever the streamer chooses. My own thing is I only like to use speed hack when I'm training. I very rarely use it to actually kill ships, unless it's some excruciating thing like trying to get an O2 crew kill with a single ion or something. So my rule is I just use it to speed up training so our streams aren't, you know, super long. That is a flak. I love a flak, but I have a feeling Sleeping Dragon says hacking is probably better. Oh, page 2. Crew. Oh, I want this. 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 I want everything. I want all of the things. Repair bomb OP. Honestly, on this ship, it could save you. Oh, what's the correct play? I want NG, I want flak, I want hacking. This is S tier store. If its position was better, I could maybe come back, but I think you want NG for safety. Too bad this isn't Spelunky where you can rob the stores. I know, right? How do you deal with Zoltan shields? I don't. Even if I get flak or charge ion, I still have to get that and then a weapon upgrade. So NG protects us from fire and O2 killing us. Flak lets us board Zoltan shields. Hacking is just all around best system for all the things, but it's really good boarding support. That's why everything here has something useful. Flak is worst option because you can't even use the weapons too. Well, I don't think it's the worst option. I think it's the most expensive, slowest to get online now option, which is the issue with it. Because we could get hacking now if I sell boarding drone, which means I couldn't kill auto scouts. I think we just have to go NG. NG is just too useful here. NG saving us from fire in door/O2 death is probably the right play. And also, NG is just crew on a boarding ship, which is just too good. Man, I really, really, really wanted the flak, though. Can I sell boarding drone? That gives me 55. What does that give me? 55 plus 10, 65. Do I have exact scrap for flak if I sell boarding drone? Or am I 5 scrap short? My brain can't think of it. 35 plus 25 is what? 25 plus 10. It's 50 plus 10. It's 60. So I am 5 short. Damn, I could get charge ion, which would let me get through Zoltan shields, but then I wouldn't be able to kill auto scouts. And I'd still have to get 40 more scrap for the weapon. So, oh man, this sucks. We're so close to this store being like amazing. I might come back if I get enough scrap from this jump to get one of those weapons. This might be just an empty jump. Okay, it's not empty. And this is not a safe training fight. Double Zoltans. That's a little scary. I need to do 1 explosion and then potentially run away to make sure we're safe. No, we're safe. We're safe. Whoo! That's best reward we could get, though. Rockman is amazing after we just bought an NG. Frickin' awesome reward. I could now go back and sell boarding drone for a weapon, but should I? No, double Zoltan versus double Mantis. Does that mean the human was the right play because it would allow you to afford the flak? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do something funky, but I'm gonna have him stand here because I don't want to accidentally teleport a single guy over. And what I will do is I will save these positions, but so I know what I'm boarding into, move them to there. You can do approximately all the blue options now. I'm losing a jump and still can't use any weapon other than the repair bomb until you spend 40 more scrap to get weapons too, so you don't think it's worth? Yeah, it's 1, 2 jumps I'm losing. It is. I can get 8 if I'm here in 7. 8, 7, 6, 5. Alright. Well, if there's another store, could maybe do something. Should I do something else instead? I feel like now the goal is save scrap, right? Save scrap for the weapon that we can't get yet, or hacking, or Zoltan shield bypass, I guess. Hope for another store that's almost as good as that one we just got. Alright, they have a heal bay. And if they have an offensive drone, we're not safe. If they don't have an offensive drone, we can train here. They have an offensive drone. Okay, so I can't train. How do I crew kill? They'll only be able to fit 2 people in the heal bay, so we can kill 1 NG. And then we're going to have to run around. I'm going to want to heal before... Okay, okay. I think I'm going to have to go back. Oh, man, I wanted to do... Okay, there's 1 damage to that. Okay, we're going to heal. Just play it safe. We got the combat drone down for a bit. So what we have to do is we have to board... God. 2 in weapons, 1 in heal bay, I think. And then run the guy in weapons around, I think. Oh, Jesus. Okay, good dodge. Good freaking dodge. Okay, I can't convince him to go in there. I have to do this. Trying to not do damage to the NG. Oh, this is working. It's level 2 heal bay, because of course it is. Damn it. Fucking level 2 heal bay. How the hell do I do this? Goddamn level 2 heal bay bullshit. I wonder, I might need to jump. Let me consider here. Let me look and see what my jump options are. Boarding drone. It depends on where he goes, though. Alright, do I leave? Boarding drone might help, though. Does it depend? Maybe it doesn't depend. I don't know. Knock out their O2. I can't... I don't know if having my boarding drone randomly go to a room is going to be useful. What's up, Mike Cobley? Thank you. Alright, well, we are going to send the boarding drone. We are. Fuck you, game. Fucking bullshit. I fucking knew this shit was going to happen. Fucking knew this shit was going to happen. Come on. Okay. Okay, let me repair before I leave. God damn it. This is why I was considering leaving. Fucking bullshit ship is a piece of shit cheater ass bullshit is what this is. Get my boarding drone over there. Where does he hit? Piloting. That might be good. I don't actually know if that's good or not. Come on, level 2 heal bay, get down before he gets in there. There. Okay, now they can win the fight. Fuck you, game. God fucking damn it. Okay. Don't die, don't die. Okay. Okay, we fucking got there. God damn it, man. This ship is stupid. Goddamn pirate rigger bullshit cheating ass ships. Alright, but we're not negative here though. No negativity here. Double Mantis, level 2 heal bay, combat drone, heavy laser 1 mini beam. This ship is stupidly overpowered. God damn it. Yeah, double Mantis can out damage a level 1 heal bay. So I knew once I got the med bay down to level 1 we had it, but ugh, god, that's ridiculous. Cheating ass ship right there. This game is stupid. Why do I play it? Because why do you watch me play it, King Sisyphus? Why are 73 people watching me play this game? I don't know why. 2 Mantis can out damage a level 2 med bay? Okay, well thankfully we didn't have to test that. Alright, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that works. Alright, what is my next upgrade? I really need a weapon to get through Zoltan Shields. Zoltan Shield bypass. Or hacking, I think. We bought Watch Because game is stupid. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, yes, I would love another free crew. Human named Charlie. Do I want him on engines, or do I want to just have 4-person boarding ready to go? I think I just have 4 people ready to go. We win most situations with this, I think. Is this true? Do we win most situations with this? Alright, what I'm going to do is save some positions here. I'm going to save these positions. In case we have a fight where we can't board. Save those positions, but then move them back here. 4 boarders should smash most enemies, especially since you can make it 5 with boarding drone, yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe. I don't need to really see what I'm boarding into anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as long as I don't lose a jump. 4 crew, 1 sector. That is really good. Getting early crew is probably the best thing on this ship. God damn it. I fucking hate this event. This is a stupid bullshit event. Alright, help me get out of here quicker. Boarders plus a goddamn ASB shooting at us. And we get nothing for it. Literally nothing positive about this event. Literally nothing positive about this event. God damn it. Asteroid field. Okay, it's not an auto scout. That's good. Wow. That asteroid just instantly hit him 3 times. That's crazy. Okay, we just win this fight, right? Yes, we just win this fight. As long as asteroids plus their weapons don't screw us, we are safe. Okay, good. Very good. I don't know if I have to wait because we're in an asteroid field. Damn. This event could kill Mantis B if the ASB hit engines or pilot. Yeah, that cheating ASB freeboarding event. Totally. I got training. Training is not worth the danger of losing the run. So I would not say that is enough positivity to counteract the negativity. But I guess you could say training is a positive thing, unless we're maxed on training already, which we aren't. So it's a stretch. I see you're a glass half full kind of person, RPG. Maybe you can lend me some of your positivity. I could use it in this game. Rock Dude just tried to dip out of that fight. Yep. Except Ultimate Bronze Noob. Alright, we can take damage here. But we board in shields and move our secondary group to weapons. And I might have to swap out some dudes here. We might be... Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Very good. Very good. Good fight. Good fight, man. Whew. Okay. So the only thing we're really afraid of right now is Zoltan Shield ships. Only things we're afraid of are Zoltan Shield ships. Let me use proper English here. Zoltan Shield ships. Because auto scouts, we can use boarding drone on still. I have a lot of scrap. Do I want to spend it on anything? Not really. We want to save it for a store, for a weapon, Zoltan Shield bypass, or hacking, most likely. That's nice. I like free stuff. Fire beam drone, does that do anything to Zoltan Shields? It does, doesn't it? So it looks like I have a choice to make. If I don't see an instant store, I either have boarding drone or fire beam drone on my drone bar, or I just get rid of defense drone. This gets through Zoltan Shields, I think. This kills auto scouts. This is missile defense. So there is an argument for each one of these drones to have available. We're more likely to have auto scouts in a Zoltan in a nebula jump. But if there's Zoltan shields, we'd rather have the fire beam drone. Doesn't do anything to auto scouts, yeah. That is nice. That is very nice. All right, we could definitely use training. The training ship would be really nice too. That was. I bought an NG and then got 3 extra free crew. That is a really good Sector 1 for crew. Thank you for the 100 bits, Psydog. Can you be crew? You have choices. I have rock, human, or NG. Just let me know what you want to be. No, not full crew. We're 2 off max. If I get a missile, I will wish I hadn't done this, but I'm not going to play around something I don't have yet. Missile ships are also more likely than Zoltan ships. They have a lot of holes, so maybe accept the missile risk for a few jumps. You want to be the rock dude? Sure thing. Rock or rebel is our choice here. I think my question would be, where are we least likely to see Zoltan shield ships? Is that rock sector? Are we less likely to see Zoltan shield ships in rock sector or rebel sector? Wow, that is a lot of red. I just realized. If I go up here, this is my only green sector for the rest of the run. Oh my god. Larry Steele, you want to be NG dude. Alright, get your requests in now, because I got to think about my actual plays now. Thank you for the 100 bitch flirchin. Who is it? Larry Cereal. Both are reasonably unlikely for Zoltan shields. Stronger ships generally in Rebel and fewer stores. It's one hostile galaxy out there. For sure it's going to be all forced abandoned. That's what I'm worried about, Sector 4 being forced abandoned with my boarding ship. Free shield Sector 1. Oh, you want me to upgrade my shields? No, that's not the play. If we upgrade our shield and then can't kill auto scouts or Zoltan shield ships, then that's just a complete waste of scrap. But you're really safe. Yeah. But only from very rare things. So do I want chances at green sectors later, or do I want more stores now? Because rock control does 2 guaranteed stores. I'm gonna go rock, I think. Do I have protection from rock live mine? I don't, do I? You would go down. So the upsides to rock control are 2 guaranteed stores. I have rock for blue options. I'm not sure how many rock blue options there are in rock sector. We have defense drone for missiles. Although the defense drone fails, so that's kind of a negative. Negative would be we don't have rock live mine protection. More stores, fewer auto ships, fewer disruptors and riggers. Yeah, disruptors and riggers will be the downside to rebel control. I'm going to go with the rock for 2 stores. If we lose a crew, it's not the end of the world to rock live mine because of how much free crew we got. And I think we're unlikely to find Zoltan shield ships that we need a fire beam for. We're very likely, I think, to have missile ships. And we might need boarding drone with our 4 borders against rocks with like level 2 heal bay or something. Can you be the imaginary lane? Yes, sure. Can you have duplicates of sector choices, like 2 abandons for sector 6 choice? Yes, absolutely you can. You can have abandoned or abandoned. We have that all the time. Or civilian, or NG or NG or whatever. That is absolutely possible. What's up, Commander Com? You're a longtime YouTube viewer. Well, welcome to the origin of the YouTube videos. Glad to have you. Free weapon would be nice. So I get 5 free hull damage. Cool. Thanks, game. Oh, man, a free weapon would have been really effing good there. Alright, well, at least there's one of our stores. Humans are rock live mine protection? Potentially, yes. Alright, so we're hoping for some sort of weapon that doesn't suck, that's not a missile, because I can't use them. Hacking or Zoltan shield bypass. Halberd beam's very good. Combat drone to get through Zoltan shields. Alright, I think I can sell fire beam if I get Halberd Beam and get it online, because that lets us do Zoltan Shields. DNA Bank and Clone Bay. It's true. Can I do both? So if I get hacking, my weapons are fine with this. Backup battery I also like a lot. We could do Clone Bay plus Heal Bomb. Although we don't have enough scrap for that. Rebel Pursuit Indicator mod. Just... Actually, if you type ! mods, I might have a link to it. True, Clone Bay has rock live mine protections. Very true. Self-boarding drone. Because that makes back to DNA Bank safe. Okay, alright. This is I don't do this very often. Maybe I should do it more, but that does make us protected from losing crew. That does protect us from losing crew. Okay, so now we're safe from crew loss. Weapon upgrade is what I want to do next. I don't have anything else I want to sell. Okay, we got a weapon, backup DNA Bank, and Clone Bay from this store. This is a very good store. Let's get a free weapon. It's so easy, chat. This game is so easy. Just get free stuff all the time. Alright, we can almost use that. I need one more scrap and I can have a charge ion online. Wow. Wow, rock sector for the win. I maybe should have bought fuel. Alright, we got free borders. Only a single guy, okay. And no Clone Bay on his ship, which is good. And then we insta-board here. Wow. Wow, we got screwed by asteroids here. That had to hit us like 3 times in a row for us to take damage there and us have 0 dodges. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. Do regular non-linear crew actually breathe O2? Or does O2 just slowly drain by itself if it's off? I don't know. It sounds like you're asking an FTL lore question. I don't really talk about FTL lore because I don't care about lore. I would care about gameplay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can see all those jumps for second store. I can go down around this way. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, and then if I see a store at one of those, that might inform which way we go next. Maybe somebody in chat can make a lore answer for you. Damn, our teleporter wasn't up. I guess I should have waited. Maybe that was a gameplay question. I just don't quite understand. Whew. Man, I want to train. This is almost safe, but not fully safe. I'm trying to keep all my guys' health about even. With dolphin flips there. Very nice reward. There you go. RPG Nerdo says, all rooms drain at the same rate O2 when it's off. There you go. Hopefully that answers your question. Alright, do I want to vent my dudes? Do I want to vent my dudes? I'm gonna vent my dudes that are less than half health. And my rock dude. Okay, so 3 out of my 4 dudes I'm gonna vent. Even though I don't really need to, I want to if we get an auto scout that we board, because we're gonna need full health for an auto scout boarding. It's a rock sector, so we probably don't get that, but just in case, just in case. But if you're asking lore-wise, I would say any non-Lanius does breathe oxygen. That's kind of the reason why you need oxygen. I think in Multiverse they call this room life support, I guess. I don't... Seems a little weird to call it life support, because I would almost think life support and heal bay would be the same thing. It's life support, although I guess maybe life support includes food that your crew eats too or something. I don't know. I don't see a store. Let's get this. This allows us to get through Zoltan Shields if needed. And actually, should I do that for auto scout so I can halberd beam? Let's save it. We have a guaranteed second store if I can find it. Okay, these are some pretty strong ships. Well, I say pretty strong. They can get through two shields. Whew. These weapons time out just poorly enough. Wow. That we take no damage, which is nice. Wow, a free small bomb. If I had any missiles, that would be amazing. As it goes, I might hold on to it. Heat is a thing you need as well. Okay, life support could be heat generation too. Oh wait. There was never a way I could go check over here and not dive, was there? 1, 2, 3, 4 would be a dive. Okay, well, let's hope our store is here or here. If not, I might just do a weapon upgrade. This is the second person trying to buy my missiles. I know you rocks love your missiles. Alright, there is a store. What would I sell? I would sell something for hacking, I think. I'd have to sell 2 things, I think, for hacking. These are some really good stores. I feel like I have to sell Charge Ion plus Small Bomb to get hacking. I don't want to sell Halberd Beam. If I sell this, we have 64. I would have to sell Charge Ion and Small Bomb to buy hacking. Is that worth, chat? I think it's worth. I have to get Halberd Beam online to be able to get through Zoltan Shields again, but then we'd have hacking plus Halberd Beam. You'd sell Halberd Charge Ion with 0 missiles? Would you really? Would you then buy as many missiles as you could? I'm not doing that. Sleeping Dragon, I don't agree with that play. Sorry, I just don't like it. I don't like having a weapon that is unusable. I say as I have an unusable Halberd Beam. I don't like it. You'll get missiles later in the immediate term. You can beat ships with hack plus boarding. I don't know. Not with autos. Well, I guess I can with auto scouts because I can board them. So I don't like selling the best weapon system I could think of in hacking plus halberd beam. Even if we are a boarding ship, I just don't like it. Sorry. At least not when I have no missiles to use my small bomb. It's gonna take me a long time to get missiles to have a useful small bomb, I feel like, unless I start spending all my scrap on missiles at stores. This is gonna be a long kill. No, I'm not speed hacking. It's fine. This is still a winning setup. Small bomb's just better due to not needing to upgrade weapons, ignoring shields. It's better except for the fact that it's unusable. It will be better. I feel like you're arguing for it's better now, but it's not actually even usable now. So that's my counter argument to that. I think halberd plus hacking will be better when I can use it. I know, it's all unusable. So we're like arguing about which unusable thing do I want to not use, I guess. Because I can't use either of them. I could keep the unusable small bomb, or I can keep the unusable halberd beam, and I like unusable halberd beam because it doesn't use consumables. End goal should always be more of a gunship. I mean, that's a debatable thing, Fun Duffy. I would say that's debatable. Because boarding is very strong. Okay, good. That died while he was there, which is what I was thinking might happen. Can one human damage the scout? I think one of... I don't know. Sleeping Dragon knows those numbers better than I do. One Rockman can. I don't know about one human. Or even one Mantis, because... I don't think fighting training or... bonus damage type does anything for... system damage. With boarding plus bypass, you can beat the game with no weapons and all, and doing this save loads of scrap. One crew with 100 HP will deal 1 point of damage before suffocating. There you go. Alright, this'll finish. This'll finish it. You were gonna say you could have just used a human to save training. True. True. I am not patient enough for that, though. But you're right, I could have done that. I am just not patient enough. If I was willing to use speed hack to speed up fights, I would do that. It feels too cheaty to me to use speed hack for fights. Too cheaty and also a little sketchy, and I'm gonna screw up something and lose crew. Not worth the risk is my thing. Saving training is not worth the risk of losing a run or losing crew. And the Zoltan homeworlds, god. Okay. Thank you for the raid, Frank FC. Welcome, Raiders. I think we go rock again. We have the cloaking, the Clone Bay, rock live mine protection. Yeah, we don't have Zoltan shield bypass. I don't have a way to get through Zoltan shields until I get 3 more scrap. Rock control it is. Considering you need to repeatedly board, clone, or reboard, using speed hack there is risky. Yeah. I mean, it's not risky. Well, it's risky because their weapons plus drones could have done damage. That's, I think, where the risk is there. There's no reason to risk. I don't need to use speed hack just to save some training on my borders. You want to be crew, you don't care which. Sure. You can be the human. Alright. If you don't care, that's who you get. Commander Com. Free envoy. No, going to a Zoltan sector right now when I don't have any way to get through Zoltan shields is really sketchy. Alright, thanks, Sleeping Dragon. Have a good walk with Carissa. An explosive replicator. Well, results-based analysis says Sleeping Dragon was right. I should have kept the small bomb. Because that would have been really useful. That would have been really useful. Right, next is level 2 hacking is the goal. Okay, he's level 2 hacking plus halberd beam to kill ships. Bait worlds, bait worlds, bait worlds, yeah. Hey, we get Ariadna Grande here. Alright, so she will replace our human border once we get her. We're getting kicked out once you get 3 more crew, I guess. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. Alright, you have to deal with the borders first. And I'm gonna hack the weapons in the meantime. Should have turned on my defense drone.
This game.
Okay, well the missile's down, so that's good. Okay. Huh. They would rather fix their shields than fight me in the weapons room here, apparently. This will get us some training back. Beautiful. All right. Welcome to Grima's world. Grima craves the venting, though. Alright, so this is going to be a rock fight. We're going to refuse to give up the passenger. Refuse to comply. Ariadne's here. You got a bomb, you have a heal bay. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to board weapons. I'm going to halberd beam shields into heal bay. I'm going to insta-board and have Ariadne maybe be a secondary boarder. I'm going to try not to use hacking here, which is a little greedy, but... probably don't need to save my drone parts. He only punishes bomb into shields. Alright, level 2 heal bay. Okay, I don't know if they win this fight, and I need to do this again. There we go. God damn it, I didn't get enough. Let's get high health dudes, stop them from repairing it anymore. I gotta do one more shot here. Do one more shot. What is this, a bar I'm in? Okay, that got him to run out of there. Okay, that should... okay, that's fine. Again, we have the protection from Rock Live Mine. Not Rock Live Mine. We have the protection from losing crew. Alright. We got ourselves almost full crew and a good reward. Very nice. So we're going to refresh you. We're going to be now... this is one of the, if not the best boarding... well, okay, Crystal's better, but 2 Rock, 2 Mantis is one of the best boarding parties I could think of. It's just so good. It's just so good. Only Crystal, because their special ability is probably better than this. Or maybe 4 Mantis with kill speed, I guess, could arguably be as good or better. What's your training? You had engine training. And you're working on engine training, so... I'll put you on dodges, I guess. Poor rock crew, just in there fixing the heal bay when suddenly there's a clunk on the hull as a hack drone attaches, and then, oh my god, organs I didn't know I had. Okay. Cool story, bro. Wow, I have to get across this way. So, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Check your jumps. Check your connections. This has been a PSA from Rand 118. Check your jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I want level 2 hacking, but I'm gonna hold off because I want to check this store, because what if a flak? Okay, 2 shields and a missile. Good. Chat died. 2 messages in 10 minutes. Okay. I wouldn't say it died, but sure. Chat needs more flak is what it needs. Or fire. We have fire emote now. Chat is on a lunch break. There you go. You know, chat needs a lunch break too. It's hard work chatting all the time. Chat's vibing to the rock music. Turn it up, chat. Okay, okay. Zoltan Shield Bypass, the #1 augment. Man, do I keep Explosive Replicator? If I bought that small bomb, I would, but we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna buy 1 repair. Make sure I don't see another store. We get our level 2 hack. And you know who was also vibing? This guy. I maybe should have got Burst Laser, but Hack 2 Halberd Beam is enough. This is kind of mid-tier weapon, and Zoltan Shield Bypass is way more important. We have room for cloaking. We don't, actually, so we don't have to save up for cloaking. Rock music is the best. That, abandoned music, or what is it? Last Stand are probably my 3 favorites. Empty jump is empty. Why are you hating on chat? I'm not hating. This is your favorite ship, Sheeta? Yeah. used to be my favorite, and it is still one I have a soft spot for. Do we kill you before his weapons fire? I have a feeling we don't, so we're gonna be safe. I do need to keep an eye out for a safe fight to get training on with our crew now. We could train weapons against a safe ship. A flak firing of some fire. How's that for a cool build idea? Store. I have enough for a flak. I kind of need to buy some fuel. And I have enough for backup battery. So yeah, we'll check the store. Alright, we actually got both stores in this kind of messed up sector layout. Backup battery. That's a pre-igniter. Can't afford it though. Oh, I just sold an explosive replicator. I could buy an explosive replicator. Be anything. It could even be an explosive replicator. Alright, we're going to do backup battery and buy the fuel. Okay. A fire flak. Oh my god, PogChamp, so good. Okay, these weapons are good. So we hack weapons, board weapons. That's the strat for this ship. We just hack weapons, board weapons, all the live long day. I let that fire, then don't let the others fire. All the live long day. Fire that once for weapon training, I guess. I'm gonna leave that online for a little bit of potential dodge training. Just a little weapon training. Go around hitting other things while we get maybe some lucky dodges in the meantime. Okay, yeah. I don't know if we got any training, but I tried. Kestrel B is your favorite. 4 power and weapons is great. You know what also has 4 power and weapons? Stealth B. You like that one? You might. A lot of new players do. It is the streak killer for hard monopause, though. Are there any other ships with 4 weapon power? Are those the only 2? Can't remember off the top of my head. Alright, well, I don't have to board this guy. We can just do the... is this safe? No. That was a one-shot laser. This would be a training ship. Can I ever breach his weapons? No. What if I just hit his weapons once? Okay, we get no training now. Well, I guess... Let's do this. This is my best way to get weapon training. Just... hit him once with each shot. This will get us a couple extra weapon training shots. Stealth B OP. That's right, so OP. Trying to think, are there any other ships that start with 4 weapon power? Most start with 1, 2, or 3, right? Kestrel A has 3. Lanius A has 3. Lanius B has 1, because it's just advanced flak. What does Slug A have? Does Slug A start with 3? I think it's enough to use your breach bomb and the... I think it's 3 on Slug A. Zoltan B has 4. Oh, you're right. The Pike Beam plus double ion blast Mark 1. That's probably the other one. Slug A does have 3. Okay, so maybe there's 3 that start with it. Alright, it's not forced abandoned. We're just gonna live in rock sectors today. Crystal A has 3, I believe. Because it has 2 weapons. One that's 1 shot for 1 power, one that's 2 shots for 2 power, I believe. Alright, what's our next upgrade? Weapon upgrade, engines. Let's do a jump or 2 to see if we have a store. See, I paint my ship with your companions. I paint my ship with you. Cave-dwelling pebbleman. Cave-dwelling pebble boy. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to board on shields, hack shields, halberd beam, weapons, and clone bay. And hope it doesn't have level 3 clone bay. And I'm going to turn on our defense drone. I think we guarantee take 1 missile. This might be a little early. Got it. Oh, Hermes! Alright. I don't like Hermes, but for boarding support, that is actually pretty darn good for shield bypassing if we need to be hacking weapons or something. So it one-shots... This one-shots Zoltan shields. One-shots heal bays and clone bays that are level 3, guaranteed, if it hits. So, interesting. Alright, since I don't see a store, I'm gonna buy 1 engine and 1 weapon value point. We need that explosive replicator back, I know, right? You guys are low. Let's refresh. Well, Commander Cal, was it? Commander Human. Even if you are the most expendable crew as a human, you aren't getting vented as much like a human because you're not boarding, so at least you're avoiding the venting. You like this job better, Commander Com? There it is, Commander Com. Yeah. Like being on engines better than getting vented after boarding. Less asphyxiation. Asphyx? How do you say that? Asphyxiation? Empty jump is empty. Alright, there's a store. I keep saying, why would I go to a store? And then I think, what if a flak? So I do need some fuel. Maybe do 2 jumps before this store. Should be ashamed of bot following tradition and be vented. Okay. Damn, this guy's weapons are insane. Actually effing insane here. I think I still can hack them in time, though. Okay. No clone bay. Just try to hit the weapons, because I want that missile down. Good. Beautiful. Defense drone plus hacking. I will say I'm using a lot of drone parts, though. If I'm having to use 2 drone parts per fight, that is not ideal for my drone part consumption. But it did stop us from taking a missile, so... Worth? Actually, I didn't need the defense drone, did it? Well, no, it shot 1 I think it did shoot 1 down. So my only worry now with this build is running out of consumables. That's my main worry now. Okay, he has a heal bay. So I'm going to try to not use consumables here except for 1 missile on the heal bay. That's what I'm going to go for. No, I'm not. I'm going to hack these weapons because these weapons are insane again. And they time out really well too. Okay. Can't be greedy, man. Can't be greedy. With my consumables. Only 1 drone part's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to vent you. Are the only ships with 4-man teleporters the ones that start with them? Yes. There are no ships that you can buy a teleporter on that are a 4-person teleporter. They're all 2-person teleporters in vanilla FTL. Which means Mantis B, Mantis C, and Crystal B, I think, are the only 4-person teleporter ships. Mantis B, Mantis C, and Crystal B, I think. There might be another one off the top of my head that I'm not thinking of, but 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. Well, empty jump is empty. Okay, I don't need to buy crew. This store's not great, so maybe that's a good thing, so I can just buy the consumables I'm worried about. So I'm gonna buy like 2 drone parts and no missiles. So I get 3rd shield, I could get more dodge, I could just get level 3 hacking. Let me do 3 more jumps before I do an upgrade. Level 3 hacking makes us so safe. I'm gonna buy 1 extra fuel. It's because we sometimes get no fuel for boarding. Maybe it's just you, but you think when I buy a system, I should choose where it goes. Oh, well that's... 23, that would have saved me 2. Yeah, I don't care about that. That has to do with how FTL is hard coded, so they would have to completely change how the game was coded. Oh yeah, good question about keeping anti-personnel drone. I probably should have sold it, but if I'm not getting anything with it, I don't really see a need to sell it yet. That's my justification for forgetting to do it, to be honest. Okay, if he's got 3 crew, I don't think I kill him fast enough, so this is our missile defense. Are crystal ships part of my rotation? Yeah. Oh yeah. We random crystal ships all the time. There's only 2 of them. So, I want to refresh these guys, but I don't want to do it at a solar flare where I have to wait and take damage while trying to refresh. Just go to my YouTube Commander Com and search FTL Hard Mode No Pause Crystal. You'll find many, many, many crystal ship runs. You remember me playing a viewership that was 90% teleporters? It was a spider-themed ship. We need giant teleporter room in this game for the chaos. I vaguely remember that. Don't kill them all. Okay. So we get a free weapon if we don't crew kill this. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. So in order to not crew kill them all... I got a halberd beam down his Zoltan shields, turn on our defense drone, then use a Hermes into a halberd beam, I think. Alright. Oh god, his weapons. Alright. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna board him and kill him. I don't care about the bonus reward here. This guy's too effing overpowered. Although Hermes can't get through.
Oh, it's a shitty game. Dodges, man.
I kind of really need my O2 fix though. Goddamn double missile bullshit. This is a fucking stupidly overpowered ship, by the way. Alright, maybe I can eventually do this how I'm supposed to.
Fuck this game.
Get down, you piece of shit missile. Okay. Okay, his weapons are down. They'll stay down. Alright, now I'm going to do this how I wanted to do this, which is without using any more drone parts.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
There we go. That should do it. Need him to not repair this. Oh, what a dumbass fight. Double missiles and multiple drones. This will trigger the thing. Let him live. Ugh. Double missiles and double drones. Stupidly overpowered pirate Zoltan effing bomber, man. Appears that a few of my ship systems are broken. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate that. It's helpful. I sure didn't notice with a bomb and a missile that their shit was wrecking me. Sure didn't notice until you said that. Alright, we didn't take too much damage there, but what a bullshit fight that was. Okay, what do I want to upgrade? What will help make me tankier? Shield upgrade? Weapon upgrade? I want to work towards a shield upgrade. Turned and passed Rand really upset with that fight. Well, again, it's the whole thing about when your enemy has no downside to using all their consumables in a single fight, any ship that has all of the consumables is just unfair and really punishing. So any ship that has drones plus missiles or hacking plus missiles are the scariest fights in the game, usually. And that guy had those things. Those scary, cheaty, unfair things. But Rand, you can have more systems than enemies. True. I also have to survive 100 jumps with the crap we have and not run out of consumables. So FTL just cheats. News at 11. Big surprise. You would have just given up in crew kill? Well, the fact that I was able to make them run back and forth in the shield room with my high health rocks while we killed their weapons with our Mantis was the fact. It was a thing that let us kind of eke that fight out. The problem was I didn't have enough power to have all my shields, all my defense, and my weapons online to get through Sultan shields at the same time, so... You can also get more crew than them. Laughs in Slug Sector 7 ship, okay. Do I think there are random ships stronger than the Flagship? Oh, easily. Easily. I would argue that many disruptors, rebel disruptors / riggers are stronger than the Flagship. Not all, but many. Because they're harder to outplay than the Flagship. Or maybe it's the surprise factor, I don't know, but... let's get power. I can now have my Hermes missile. Or my halberd beam. 5 shield slug ship with 10 weapon power. Flagship also pretty predictable how it behaves. Kind of depends on your loadout. Yeah, it kind of depends on your loadout. If enemy... I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I would rather face Flagship fight, probably, depending on my build and depending on the phase, than a Pulsar Rebel Disruptor fight. Yeah, that's probably the biggest part of it, what Mike Copley said. Your ship is at its strongest when you fight the Flagship. Yeah, that's probably the biggest factor in this discussion. Because a lot of times you're fighting things like Rebel Disruptors and stuff when you are you're just barely trying to get your systems or weapons online or something. So, as usual, Mike Copley spitting facts here. Imagine fighting the Flagship in Sector 4, yeah, right? Feel like if you don't have cloaking and maybe hacking, you don't stand a chance against Flagship. Yeah, cloaking and hacking, the reason they're the best systems in the game is because they hard counter a lot of situations. Like, what situation, you ask? Missiles. Basically missiles. They hard counter missiles. I think the single biggest thing that makes FTL so hard is the number of missiles number of consumable missiles enemies have, and the frequency with which enemies spawn with missile weapons. I think if missiles weren't in the game would be a lot easier. Maybe less replayable, because the challenge is part of the reason we keep coming back to it, but I think missiles are the #1 thing that, as Justin Ma said, are a timer on your health. The Pastel Golem. Quick crew kill, yeah. Overboarding can do that. It'd be even quicker if I had 2 more Mantis to these 2 Rockmen. If you remove missiles, you cap player health at 20 instead of 30. I don't know. I'm not saying the game needs to change, but when people ask, how would you make FTL balanced, you know, it's always a tough thing to talk about in a game like FTL. It wasn't meant to be balanced. My answer is always make enemies have fewer missiles. That's the #1 thing. Again, we have a store, so I want to save my scrap, because what if flak? Okay, they're gonna burn me out. Oh god, we don't have mind control counter. Just 3-man board then. Okay.
No, fuck you, FTL.
Get wrecked. That's right. Get effed by my missile. Look at that. Fire doing work on their weapons. Beautiful. Feels good when you get to wreck your enemies. Did I auto-fire that? I did not mean to fire a second one if I just did. I must have auto-fired or fired again. Look at frickin' Hermes' missile go, man. No missiles, but AI is smart about how it targets stuff. That would probably be worse, honestly. If you had enemies timing their weapons and always aiming at your shields and weapons, God, the enemies would need to be significantly weaker if they did that, I think, for the player to stand a snowball's chance in hell. Alright, we're greeting for another jump in the store. You know it's RNG, but what's the min-max number of missiles the enemy ships have? Mike Copley knows, and it depends on the enemy ship class. It's most often 10, but some of them have 6 or 14. Yeah, it'd be pretty disgusting if they could do that, yeah. Okay, I think... Safe fight. We have a safe fight. Let's train. Pike beam is faster than Hermes or halberd beam. Well, it doesn't use stuff. Time to train our engines. Do I want to get anybody trained on shields? Who's my lower? Okay, Ariadna is lower on that, so we're going to do this. A sector, what is this, 4 or 5? Sector 5 training ship is super rare, so we definitely want to take advantage of this. Get our training done. Speed hack. Yeah. Stealth B, but enemies exclusively target your weapons. I know, right? That's just... You couldn't win a run on Stealth B if every enemy targeted your weapons and you had no way to counter it, I don't think. You'd have to have insane RNG with the enemy weapons and your dodges, I think. He has a fire beam, steal it. Okay. What weapons am I looking for? At a store? I mean, basically any S tier weapon, which would be Flak 1, Burst Laser 2, another Halberd Beam. Pole Beam's pretty good. Heavy Laser 2 would be fine. Basically, I want to replace this Pike Beam. Is the background what doing mushrooms look like? Yes. That's exactly what it is. Do I have any way to crew kill this ship without hacking? With a heal bay and him probably having like 5 crew, I think no. Oh, this takes forever for, what am I waiting for? Weapon training. There it is. Alright, would I rather use a missile or a drone part here? Probably a missile is what I feel like I have more of to spare. I'm gonna board shields, missile their heal bay is the goal here. Off the top of your head, 6 missiles for the small NG and rock ships. Mantis Interceptor and Slug Scout. 14 missiles for the largest Mantis. Slug and Lania ships. 10 for everything else. Pirates have the same count as their regular counterparts. There you go. Telling you, Mike Copley just knows things. You just know them. Alright, I'm gonna go to the store first, because what if, I don't know, reconstructive and I don't have to vent my dudes? Chain laser, repair bomb, Pegasus, anti-drone, anti-personnel. Do I want this for phase 2 of the boss fight with no cloaking? Yes, I think I do. I am gonna sell anti-personnel now, even though that's giant alien spider blue option. And if we can find a beam drone for phase 3 of the boss, that would probably be useful. Yeah, I think anti-drone drone is actually really good here. Is this a Starfield mod? Yes, we're playing Starfield. We are playing Starfield. You know what? I don't have mind control protection for dodging. Do we buy the slug because we can't get mind control? Bolshevik, you're just now tuning in. Don't have work today, so you slept in. Great job yesterday. Hope the run today is going great so far. For a Mantis B run, it is. Thank you. I actually am going to do this, and not because that one poor guy really wanted to be the slug, but because this ship, we can't get cloaking or mind control, and having a pilot immune to mind control is actually very important. All right, who wanted to be? It was unarmed potatoes, I think. If that is incorrect, potato, you let me know. Have I played the FTL Universe mod? I don't think I've played the Universe mod. I've played a lot of FTL mods. Like a lot. I don't know if I've heard of that one. Or anything else I want to do here. We were talking about fully repairing, and it might be worth fully repairing, but I'm gonna not do it. If I sell the pike beam, I mean, if I find no other weapons, this is an 8-power weapon system. We have 2 more sectors, so I'm not going to sell it if I don't need to sell it yet. Yep, we're doing boarding room shenanigans. My Copley's wrong about Lania's bombers. That's 10. You got confused because Twinge gave it 14 in the balance mod. I do not like the balance mod. Alright, I should have vented my crew. No shade on Twitch, but I don't like FTL balance mod. Because what the balance mod does, in my experience, is makes the game worse. Harder. Which, if you're balancing FTL by making it harder, that is the opposite of balancing, in my opinion. House of Synth, you've been on FTL grind recently. Only Type A ship you're yet to get is Crystal, because RNG hates you with Crystal with Sectors Beacons. Yeah. Getting the Crystal ship unlocked with the correct way is, I think, one of the hardest things to do in gaming, or maybe one of the most RNG-dependent things to do in gaming. My Copley is distressed by that decision not to heal. FTL Multiverse. Yes, I've played plenty of Multiverse. It's a great mod. I don't play it very much because kind of like the balance mod. Well, no, it's different than the balance mod. To me, FTL Multiverse is great for people who are bored of vanilla FTL. To me, there's just too much stuff in Multiverse to enjoy. It's just overwhelming. I played it a good chunk a while back, and then it's just eventually I'm like, I don't know the right plays. It doesn't feel like there are any right plays, which maybe that's why people like it. But there's just so much stuff in that mod. Do you agree the balance mod makes it harder? Yeah, it makes the good stuff worse, and the bad stuff not good enough-er. I don't know. Not enough better. And then makes enemy, which in turn just makes enemies stronger in most cases, in my experience for the balance mod. Duel of the Mind. Hey, we got another free small bomb. Okay. All right. I mean, Hermes kind of does what small bomb does, only better. Except it can't bypass shields. I mean, bypass defense drones. You liked a lot of Twinge changes, but you still prefer vanilla. Crystal unlock is way more feasible with Rock C and spamming Sector 1 first door jump for long range scanners. Yeah. If you're trying to force it, my recommendation, if you're trying to unlock Crystal Ship, don't try to unlock the Crystal Ship. Just play the game. You'll eventually get it. I think you unlock Crystal Ships if you just win with every other ship. I think they changed that a while back, which to some people might not be the same or as much of an accomplishment. Am I selling this? I think so. But I guess if you're new to the game, you really, really want to unlock it. What about automated reloader here? Be my last augment slot. FTL recharge booster. Practical terms, you end up mostly making the same decisions, paying a scrap tax for them. In the balance mod, yeah. You just stop playing Multiverse for unfair enemies keep getting stronger, but you can't grow anymore situations, yeah. What's the game with the most mechanics I've ever played apart from FTL? The most mechanics. Probably an MMO like World of Warcraft or EverQuest or one of those. I don't know. Auction not included is pretty complicated. So maybe auction not included. Probably not Satisfactory, although that's a great game. I think that's less complicated than auction not included. Probably the best what I can think of off the top of my head. You have 120 hours of playing and no ruin. That's dumb. It's very random and frustrating when you're a new player trying to force it. There's my flak. Okay, I have to make a choice here. This is a remarkably bug-free for a Bethesda game, yes. Do I sell the Hermes? It's really good, but if I just go flak halberd beam, I feel like I don't need Hermes. And Hermes, the good thing about Hermes is it's good boarding support up to the boss, but against the boss, it's useless phase 2 because they have a defense drone. So Hermes is a better support weapon than the small bomb. Yeah, but it is stopped by defense drones. That's the downside. I'm going to sell it. You can call misplay if you like, but I'm going to sell it. Yeah, small bomb can help us with crew kills and stuff. Ideal would be a breach 2 bomb. Hull laser 2, flak 1, halberd beam is quite good. 8 power weapon system that I might eventually get. Do I buy it now in hopes to use it later? You never did the full Crystal Quest line. You did the Roxy unlock route. I think I've probably, in my thousands of hours, done the actual Ruin quest line correctly maybe twice. But I just don't remember, to be honest. I'm going to buy this. It delays me having flak plus halberd right now. But phase 1, we can crew kill with flak, hull laser, small bomb, and boarding. And phase 2, flak, halberd, hull laser is like really stinking good. Phase 2 and 3 to quickly kill the boss. So I like this. And I don't need to buy any more weapons. You don't call it a misplay? You think you'd have done the same thing. Nice, nice. I'm using my drone parts. Is that a good deal? Fuel costs 3 each, so that's worth 15 scrap. That's worth 16. That feels like a side deal. I'm just not gonna... Feels like even a bit of a loss, maybe? Yeah, I think that was a loss of 1 scrap going by store prices. Alright, we have Zoltan Shield bypass. Okay, alright, so... Okay, I can Zoltan Shield bypass small bomb. Here, right here, this right here is a perfect example of why small bomb is actually better than Hermes. We actually can small bomb their heal bay past the Zoltan Shield. There you go. Results-based analysis shows I totally made the right choice. I'm going to auto-fire this to get through the Zoltan Shield eventually, but... This right here is a perfect example of why bomb better than missile for boarding support. Nice. Good frickin' fight. If we had to deal with that heal bay without the Zoltan Shield bypass small bomb, that would have been a longer fight where we might take damage. Yeah, we got bypass a couple sectors ago, I think. I'm going to do that even though I really want level 2 Clone Bay and a couple other things. I'm going to do that so we can use flak plus halberd against certain ship fights if needed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just refresh as much as I don't want to. Watch that be a level 3 heal bay. Thank goodness it wasn't. Good fight. Very good fight. We have backup DNA bank. It's not an augment that I usually buy, but Sleeping Dragon convinced me. And I gotta say, there's a lot of peace of mind in knowing if my Clone Bay gets bombed when all of my crew die or something, that I don't just lose my boarding. It's insurance. And in real life, I hate insurance. But in FTL, we spent scrap to get some peace of mind, I guess. Is there any viable use for advanced FTL navigation? Yes. If you feel like visiting past beacons of suicide, you've always dismissed it. The best value House of Synth for advanced FTL navigation is actually in the final sector. We learned that from a streamer, an FTL player named Retreat, who actually won our FTL tournament because it lets you beeline your way to the base beacon in Sector 8, and then you can get a whole bunch of extra jumps if you play it right. So it can be useful in certain situations, and the most used I've seen it is Sector 8 shenanigans. What's up, Mr. Notbot? Clone gay is Freudian slip for sure, okay. We're gonna be so gay, Clone Bay. Not that that's a bad thing, just why? You don't see DNA Bank as a big priority, but it's really good for dangerous auto-ship fights, yeah. Intruders on board with mind control on the Clone Bay hack. Oh, this stupid event. Okay. This stupid event. God damn it, I hate this event. This guy effectively has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crew on his ship, by the way. I don't even know if I can crew kill with no ability to refresh my crew. This is where reconstructive teleport would actually be huge. I'm just gonna effing kill this guy because I also don't think there's any bonus to crew killing this fight, if I remember correctly. God, I hate this event. There seems to be radiation from your baby. Yeah, you know it's also worrying? Your slug cheatiness. Damn it. Your slug cheatiness is what's worrying to me. Knowing that a stray missile cannot destroy 50% of your crew is nice, yeah. And this event right here is huge peace of mind for us. The backup DNA bank is providing. If I didn't have backup DNA bank, I would have been much more worried about losing my crew to this BS event. And I got events at half health again. What does advanced FTL navigation do? It lets you visit any beacon you've already explored from any distance away. Does backup DNA bank protect you here? It does, yes. That augment does protect you in this event. Symbol is literally two men's toilet signs smashed together. The Clone Bay? Yeah. It's two urinals right next to each other. I mean, I don't know if that's gay, but, you know. Could be awkward, standing next to a stranger. Peeing, you know? It's a little awkward. Slug cheatiness equals sleetiness. Sure. Sure. Yeah, if they had a Clone Bay, then I really couldn't have boarded them. Alright, I'm a little low on power when I have these weapons powered. One more weapon power would be nice, but let's go power first. Have all that online and my defense drone. He could have chosen the further urinal, but he made his choice. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna hack his weapons. Can't change that choice now. Already made the choice. Maxed on weapons. I don't really need to do this. I'll use one bomb. That should make me safe from damage. Yeah. Hey, fighting a double fire. A rock man's favorite thing. Get blasted. Urinal choice is such a weird social etiquette. And I guess we're talking about it now. Alright, I want to upgrade Clone Bay and weapons. Let me see if we have an early store next sector before I do any more upgrades. Wow, so we went rock, if I'm not mistaken. And a Bandit 6? No thanks. I'm going to live in rock sectors this run. Leans in and whispers in your ear, you should play Starfield. Why pee alone when you can have company? I don't know if those were supposed to... Those sentences were actually connected, but I read them together. Alright, Plunder Pig, I have about 5 games I want to get to before I get to Starfield, and I'm not playing any of them till October, so... Because it's September! Which I'm going to use as an excuse to keep playing FTL, I guess. Still trying to make that push for partner. This is going to be my final month where I try to force higher viewership by playing only FTL. Next month, we're going to go back to our regular scheduled playing of non-FTL games. But I will still be playing FTL Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, though. You're just memeing. Okay. Oh, free borders. Okay. All social etiquette is weird, to be honest, huh? Play a little bit of Starfield. You thought it was only okay, to be honest? I've watched it, and it looks cool, but it looks like I would get... Unless the combat's really good, I feel like I'd get bored of it. And maybe the combat is really good and I wouldn't get bored of it, but... I don't want to take a solar flare. Social etiquette is weird. I just want to be able to fart in public and it not be weird. Hey, alright, we didn't get 5 free hull damage again. Alright, do I want to get jumps before the store? What would be at the store that would be expensive that I'd want to save my scrap for? Well, maybe I just want to go around here before I go to that store. Pre-igniter would be really good. All right, let's vent. And then I'm going to go around before going up to the store. You would never tell me what to do. You forgot the kappa. Because I think you tell me what to do all the time, but you're just trolling, so it's fun. Other than have fun. Okay, well that's okay. You can tell me to have fun. Don't tell him. I don't know what you want to not tell me, but... I assume the combat is just a copy-paste of every other Bethesda game. Combat looks to be the weakest part of Starfield. We still have room for cloaking? No, we are max on systems. The Bethesda game, which means it's probably fine to play, but nothing outstanding. Wow, we have some Bethesda haters in chat. There's some people who call, like, Skyrim best game ever, you know? I think Bethesda does really good job on their games. I would absolutely play Starfield. I don't think it's a game that my chat would enjoy watching that much. And I don't feel the need to play the newest thing instantly all the time. So I will probably eventually play it. But I just don't have a... Here's Rock Live Mine. So, people ask, why am I afraid of rock sectors? So this event right here, this is called Rock Live Mine. The ship's turning circle proves too wide. The mine bites down onto the hull. You can hear it now, chewing through the armor. So here you have to send someone out there to defuse it. The problem is this right here, this red-blue is 100%, 50%. What do I mean by that? This is a 50-50. You can never know which is the correct choice. Red has a chance to kill you, kill a crew. Blue has a chance to kill your crew. It's just a complete 50-50. The good thing is we have clone base, so we're actually protected from it. And so overall, Mike Copley says the event is a 25%. So I'm going to pick blue. I chose wrong. I took 6 damage, and I lose a crew. That is a bullshit event. That there is the only protection from that event is beam drone, level 5 engines. Clone Bay is not a blue option, but it keeps you from losing crew. But that's just 6 hull damage and a crew loss. That's a complete 50-50 if you get to that part of the event, which is just complete RNG if you get that. Bethesda combat always feel kind of clunky to you. We think the draw is their storytelling and world building. I could see that, yeah. Sorry if you felt I was backseating. No. I'm just trolling you back, Plunder Pig. I don't actually think you're backseating. Better to wait 6 to 12 months before playing any modern game. Let fix the bugs, especially for a Bethesda game. That is the other thing they're known for. Apart from good storytelling and all that other stuff, bugs. That is what they are known for. 100% of the time, works 50% of the time, that's right. It's the only event in the game where you can lose crew by force, yeah. And I really, really don't like it. That's why I really hate going to rock sectors. If I have any choice, I will avoid rock sectors. And I've gone to 3 rock sectors this run because I've basically had the protection from it. Kind of wish you could just ignore the mine and not send anyone to defuse the mine, taking an extra 4 damage but not losing the crew. Yeah, that would take some hard coding changes. If I get pre-igniter, that's useful. Otherwise, thanks for the free scrap. I think this and Mantis Fugitive are the only forced hull damage events. Can you still open fire in a spaceport and no one reacts? Are you talking about in this game or Bethesda Starfield. Bethesda games don't have bugs. They are overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Yeah, that's a good description of Bethesda games. I mean, I haven't. I was about to say I haven't played a Bethesda game in a long time. I'm playing my for fun game off stream that I'm playing right now with Elder Scrolls Online, and the combat is fine. I play it because it's the only MMO out there right now that I kind of enjoy enough to spend time in. And I'm an addict who wants to get my MMO fix, so. A for bomb value. But, like, I like Skyrim for... I don't care about story in games, but, like, what I do like about Skyrim and other Bethesda games is leveling up your character's skills by using those skills. I think that is a mechanic that's underused in RPGs. Just getting free level ups is fine in some games, but I like the fact that when I use something, I get better at that thing and unlock. I like that skill progression. I like the diversity of builds you can usually do in Bethesda games. I like the world building is really good. So Elder Scrolls Online is fun for an MMO. The combat is great. The combat is okay. I don't love the combat because I don't love... I'm not going to go in too in-depth, but there's something called animation canceling and light attack weaving that is the fundamental basis for the highest tier of damage dealing in Elder Scrolls Online, and that mechanic is based on an unfixed bug in their game, which, if an unfixed bug in your game, I mean, what's more Bethesda than, yes, our DPS best mechanic is a mechanic that was a bug that we never fixed. If that's not a Bethesda thing, I've never heard of one, you know. Speaking of Starfield, Game Pass Ultimate finally allows you to install all 117 gigabytes worth of Starfield. Wow, okay. Never enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV. You've also never really been the biggest MMO player until then. Oh, you have really been enjoying Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I wish I could get into Final Fantasy XIV. But the fact that in order to play the game, you have to be forced into a story that I find exceedingly boring is just, I can't get into it. I want to be able to play it because the mechanics might be good, but forced watching of stories and cutscenes just to get to the end game is just, it's like a hard pass for me on a video game. Opening of Fallout 4 at least looked interesting and emotionally arresting. Starfield meh. Maybe Starfield 4 will have better pre-built world. Bypassing defense drones with hacking cough. True. True. But this is a very different game than an MMO when it comes to mechanics, so. And also I don't like it because the light attack weaving bug thing in Elder Scrolls Online because my hands. You're spamming buttons. And if the bug is forcing you to spam your buttons more to do more damage, I'm actually physically incapable of doing that for extended periods of time because of arthritis pain in my hands. So my hands are doing okay today. Double flak 2. Flak would be so dumb and so fun at the same time. Yeah, we're not going to do a flackening on this build. This is not a flackening build. All right, I'm going to go with the weapon power, or the weapon upgrade and the power. And one more power so I can have my teleporter. So that's my criticism of Elder Scrolls Online combat. But I'm still playing it and enjoying it currently. If you're personally really enjoying the story of Final Fantasy XIV, we could easily see how that would be frustrating for some. Well, and if you ever make an alt character, I'm pretty sure you're going to be forced to do that all again. You could probably skip it all, but designing a game around content that's players are supposed to skip after the first time, or even just skip it the first time, just, I don't know. I don't play games for the story. Strong enough to destroy. Damn it. What is this? Do I even want the rock hull plating and the free repair? I guess I think that's what I wanted to do. Time to use other appendages to supplement your controls, yeah. That's a tragedy of Final Fantasy XIV. It can honestly be hard to find high-end rating friends in the game because they filter ridiculous amounts of story to get the end game has nothing to do with the mechanics, yeah. Alright. Alright, Commander. You've had a good run. You've had a good run. Thanks for all you've done. Apologies for the venting. Anybody else with engine training? The guy we just got had engine training is why I did that. As predicted, yeah. But yeah, I mean, maybe there's people who play MMOs for the story. I am not one of those people, and that's why I can't get into Final Fantasy XIV. I will say Elder Scrolls Online also has a lot of story. I skip it all. I basically skip it all. So do most other players in that game, which can be annoying if you're trying to at least understand what you're doing in a dungeon quest, but... Slug Sector 7, Mantis Sector 7. You don't make alts in F14, you just switch jobs. Well, there you go. I guess that's a good thing then. If the mechanic for switching jobs isn't too expensive, time consuming, or whatever. I think we just go Slug here. Even though they have mind control, that's annoying. I think we still just do that. The small bomb returned. It did. Of course, it returned after I sold my explosive replicator that I got for free. But that's okay. It's had some good value this run. Welcome back, Sleeping Dragon. Nothing to sell at the store. I guess I'll check it for pre-igniter. I can't purchase or sell stuff to get pre-igniter. I don't know. How's the run? For the first run of the day, and the strong ship that it is, very well. Oh my god, another halberd beam. Goodness. Alright, as much as I really like what's here, even beam drone for like phase through, getting through Zoltan Shield faster. I have Zoltan Shield bypass. I have a weapon I'm going to swap small bomb for after we get past the crew killing first part of the boss fight. I'm just going to get enough fuel to finish this sector. Because all we want now is scrap and upgrades for our weapons. I need 4th shield even before the weapons upgrade. 4th shield is direly important for boss fight with no cloaking. Need the jobs individually, but swapping them is essentially just a loadout change. Okay. So this is... Let him run away if I want. Repair. What is it? What is it? You get a repair and rock hull plating. I wonder if I should have bought long range scanners actually there. I might have should have done that. Might have should have. Just repair and rock hull plating. I think I'm just gonna kill this guy. I think I'm just gonna board and crew kill him. Problem is he's gonna board on me. God damn it, his weapons. He's level 3 cloaking and fucking running away bullshit. Oh, this is such an annoying event. If he runs away... Okay, okay. No fucking dodges for me. Thanks, game. I need a teleporter upgrade, to be honest. Okay, he's going to the heal bay. He's not going to... He's going to piloting. Okay, I have to do shit to keep him out of piloting. Oh my god, a fire started. Fuck this fucking fucker game, man. Oh, thank god. Okay. I almost lost my crew to this bullshit. I almost lost my crew to that bullshit. He almost just teleported away. Because goddamn solar flare into piloting forced... Okay, I can't fucking think right now and talk. God damn it. Fucking level 3 fucking cloaking. I think I have to let him run. I don't know that I can actually stop this bullshit. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. Excuse my language. Sorry, I am anger. I am anger. I almost just lost 2 of my boarding crew because of stupid bullshit. Stupid bullshit mechanics. Okay, thank God. Oh, Jesus Christ. He ran away and I lost half my boarding crew because of random fire and piloting that forced them to run away while level 3 cloaked. It's just the stupid bullshit for that to happen. Oh my God, okay. Okay, I am become salt. That is right. I have become the salt. Oh, alright, fine, it's fine. We didn't lose any crew. But Jesus, that almost was an absolute effing from FTL. An absolute effing. Why didn't I just do the rock quest? Because the reward is worse than just killing the ship and takes too many jumps. I would have had another jump that was basically 40 scrap worth of stuff and a repair, and I just got 60 something scrap from killing that guy. And I would have had to have gone to another jump. So just killing him is a better reward. Unless you have a guaranteed store, and even then it's not 40 scrap unless you have a guaranteed store to sell the rock hull plating you get. I am become sodium, destroyer of cardiovascular health and emotional stability. What's up, Grima? May the Flax be many and the Zoltan border police be dead. Nice, nice. But yeah, the Zoltan, the rock Homeworld's quest is 3 jumps for 1 fight reward, essentially. It's the first jump where they talk to you. It's the second jump where you fight them and let them run away. And it's the third jump where you get a repair and rock hull plating. The 3 jumps for 40 scrap, essentially, is not a good deal. Not when it's late game and a jump can give you 50 to 60 scrap worth of rewards. Power, working towards that 4th shield. Get the dodge next. I don't know if my numbers are exactly right. Apparently the Oppenheimer quote is entirely misunderstood normally. Stream enhancement request. Please have a live EKG ticker overlay on the bottom left. EKG, is that a measurement of my what would it be? What does EKG measure? Heart rate? Okay. Great. Good dodges. Is it titanium system casing or rock hull plating? I think it's rock hull plating for this event. It's a different event that gives you... It's the NG one that gives you titanium system casing, I think. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. You never noticed that the Colombe actually shows the crew member being constructed while it's working? That might be a mod that's included, because there's supposed to be some sort of mist or fog in there that some people remove in their mods. Electrocardiogram, it's more than just heart rate, but it's, yeah, it's heart health. Okay. Alright. Well, I know nothing about any of that stuff, so I will believe chat about what that actually measures. Which one would I choose? What, between rock hull plating and titanium system casing? I would choose the 40 scrap and sell both of them. Which do I think is better? I think titanium is 10% to not take system and rock hull plate is 15 to not take hull, so probably rock, but the 40 scrap is way better than either, in my opinion. There might be more blue options with rock hull plate than titanium, but it's just they're both worth more scrap, in my opinion. Makes you think of Apollo 13 when the crew finally rips all the monitors off out of frustration. Why is EKG an alternative acronym? There's no K in those words. I don't know. Boarding before Advanced Edition added Clone Bay must have been horrible. Boarding before Clombe? I don't know about horrible. It had its own... I mean, ups and downs for both, right? Probably other strats you used back then. Clombe down. Hacking didn't exist. I think missiles and bombs were way better back before Advanced Edition. Because you had no way to hack their shields. But again, to me, talking about how things were in Advanced Edition is kind of like saying, man, this game must have sucked in the beta. Because, to me, all the things that Advanced Edition added are the full game. I believe the I Am Death, Destroyer of Worlds was in a Linkin Park song. You recall it being about a deity trying to entice a prince to his side, so he becomes a multi-armed being and says, I have become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. I'm sure that's been used in thousands of pop culture references. EKG is for electrocardiography in German. Okay. For Advanced Edition, you got way more extra scrap for crew kills too. Okay. You had the game before Advanced Edition, but you were off at it, so you didn't play it much. Yeah, I don't remember if I ever played the game before Advanced Edition, to be honest. I think we've had a discussion. How long was the game out before Advanced Edition even came out? I thought it wasn't that long, but maybe it was a year or two, but I honestly can't remember. Alright, how many distress beacon blue options do we have? I feel like we have a lot. I know a little German. He's standing right over there. Lol. Assault and shield bypass, triple missiles, mind control, Clombe. Go after yourself, FTL. Go after yourself. This is a stupid, stupid fight, right? We made him run through the mind control to turn off the mind control at least.
God damn this fucking game.
Alright, that's a good reward, but let's go over the series of events that just happened there if I didn't have stupidly overpowered boarding against this fight. So this ship has 10 missiles, 15, I don't know. 10 consumables. He has a 1 damage, 2 damage, and 3 or 4 damage missile. Our defense drone failed to shoot the first missile, ignored the second missile. The third missile was about to fire. This ship can take me from full health to dead, I think, with the number of missiles it has, if our defense drone failed all the shots. I think this ship can 100 to 0 us if we get shitty enough RNG. 10 missiles. Okay, so not quite 100 to 0, but easily 20 damage if we don't dodge missiles or defense drone fails over and over. Stupid, imbalanced, unfair builds like this are the things that make me rage the most in FTL. Triple missile Zoltan shield bullshit. Just, I don't know how you don't rage at crap like that, to be honest. I don't know how you don't rage at that. It would only do that if it fired nothing but Hermes missiles, otherwise it would run out too quickly. Multi-missile ships can take huge chunks out of your hull in any case. So it would have to be all Hermes missiles and us never shoot any of them down. Very unlikely to happen, but it's possible. It is possible that if somehow only the Hermes was still online, this guy could 100 to 0 us from max health if we dodged and shot down nothing. You just laugh instead of raging. I wish I could do that. Me right now, sarcastically talking about it is my only way to not rage about it. Otherwise, I'd be... And the fact that I didn't just take 20 damage. Alright, 6 moons. Your training is fighting and repairs. I think I'd rather have a guy immune to mind control on weapons or engines, right? It's working well for you. I'm not raging, it's true. It's also I'm not raging because I didn't just lose the run to bullshit like that, so I would be raging if I just lost the run to that. 18 damage would be the aggregate of all those missiles with fire rate considered. I assume that's with 10 missiles, huh? I lose training for this. I'm not going to lose the training. I'll just keep what I got, because I have some training on all these guys in the positions they're in. We're at the end of Sector 7. I doubt we get fully trained on this other systems we'd want. Alright, so do I try to go for the weapon upgrade? Or do I try to get... I think I need the dodge over the weapon upgrade. I'm hoping in Sector 8 we can get enough for the weapon upgrade. If not, I hope I find a place to sell the whole laser that I have. What's up, Pseudo Drifter? Good luck. Thank you, my friend. Honestly, for a Mantis B run, this is going faster than I was expecting it to go. And I was actually hoping it would take longer, so I have an excuse to not do a third run today. I might use my hand pain as an excuse to not do a third run today, because I was really, really, really tired yesterday after 7 hours of FTL Hard no pause. So I might need a little bit of recovery, even though I don't have rehearsal tonight. You're at about half health. Do I refresh you? I will. You'd also be unhappy about losing a run to triple missile BS fight. Yeah. It's also I don't feel like doing this anymore, so I'm done for now. Bye, chat. Yeah, I feel. I don't know if you all ever feel this. Like, even when I'm sick and I know I need to rest, which I'm not sick. I probably do need to rest, but I'm not sick. I always feel like I'm cheating if I don't do as much as I think I should do. Does that make sense to people? It's like, you're just playing video games, Rand. But there's more to streaming than just playing video games, and I get really tired. Don't need an excuse, just do what's best for you. Hand pain and FTL endurance streams are a good reason to take it easy. You get that sometimes too, for sure. Stream for me, Twitch Monkey. Okay. Alright, they're going to try to burn me out. Okay. But you all know what I mean, where it's like you feel like you're not working hard enough, or you're not... It's like, I'm not successful because X. X being, I should stream longer, or take fewer breaks, or... I don't know, you know? You're the same. Curse of Modern Society? Yeah, that might be a Modern Society thing. Maybe so. It's also talking for 7 hours straight. Can do a number of the vocal cords. Yeah, talking, reading. Might not seem like it's a lot of work to stream, but if you're, like, interacting... Streaming is very mentally tiring. I wonder if my double Mantis can win this fight. Oh, he doesn't even get into the heal bay. Nice. You'd wager a lot of video games are more exhausting than actual office work? Yeah, I guess it depends on the mental... toll it takes on you, the amount of mental work it takes, maybe. Oh, there's a store there, huh? Okay, maybe I won't vent them. Do I want to check the store? I just want scrap. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the store because all I really want is scrap for my weapon upgrades. So if I can get those, that would be ideal. No, they're trying to burn us out and they have a single basic laser to get through shields. Trying to burn you out with 2 beams and a single shot laser. I didn't even notice their weapons because I was... Okay, well, not paying attention. I don't actually think we win this fight. But I think we might get them low enough that they run to the heal bay before... Damn. Damn. Okay, well we can small bomb the heal bay as they get in there. Okay. Okay. Go finish him off. We're not safe from that unless our dodges are good, which they should be good enough. Okay, good. Good fight. It's like guilt, that's how it feels. Yeah, yeah. Feel guilty for not overworking or something. I guess in a way you're running 2 lives at once. This is the second run. This is the first run. We're doing another run for sure. I just doing another run after the next run. That's when I'll probably won't do to get some rest. Capitalist media and culture teaches us to be guilty if we don't work enough or aren't productive, to associate our productive output with our value as people, and to stigmatize taking breaks / resting. All right, I don't know if that's political, but yeah, you might be right about that. That's a little too existential or something for my brain to process. By streaming in the past, you know it's not easy because of the multitasking you got to do, as well as thinking about keeping up with chat and provide the entertaining factor. Take a lot out of you for sure. Yeah. It is a lot of work. Even though it's a lot of fun, it is a lot of work. I don't have cloaking here. Let's bomb the weapons, hopefully. Okay, decent dodges. Okay. Wow, double ion. Okay. We got the heavy laser offline. Bourgeois work ethic can get effed. Nice, well said. Very succinct. Any profession where you have to be on for multiple hours is draining if you get to play games. Yeah. That, to me, that's the thing about streaming is the amount of energy it takes to stream, to me, is comparable to being on stage in like an opera or a musical or a theater production. Even if it's not quite the same amount of energy, it's extended for a much longer time. There's no show I've ever been in that I had to be on stage on for 6 hours at a time. It's always like 10 to 15 minutes, and then you go off stage for the next scene. So it's like, that's kind of what I compare to. It's trying to be on stage for 6 hours straight. Probably a lot of things in show business that are like that. Like if you work at Disneyland as one of the characters and you're walking around outside for however many hours and you are that character for hours and hours and hours in the hot sun, I bet that's a draining job, man. Alright, it's a political science thing at least, yeah. Alright, so we need 40 more scrap and we can get the weapon, and I do need a lot of power, and there's some value points I haven't gotten, but I think the weapon's more important than those other things. Alright, good. We do get hopefully one repair station here. I had a scrap recovery arm. I could have sold that at that store. Alright, well, I totally didn't even think about that on purpose because I totally want to use this Sector 8. Okay. Okay. Those dodges, though. Fire, bomb. Good dodge. Good dodge. Okay. Did not get mind control offline, so let's spread these guys out so they don't fight each other. No fighting. You're all friends over here. We're all positivity on the stream, and you're all friends on this ship. Here in the UK, if you're employed to do work on the computer, then it's a legal requirement to have a 5-minute break away from the screen every hour to rest their eyes. Streamers, of course, don't do that. They probably should. Well, that's why I do 2-hour sessions. I do 2 hours, then I take a break. Then 2 hours, then take a break. And that's kind of my concession to resting, I guess. Okay, so there we go. Now we can swap over to small bomb. I don't have the power for it, but we can. Can I do teleporter upgrade? I need 30 for that. And honestly, that's probably not enough, but that's what I do to give myself scheduled breaks. Why would I ever sell a free scrap recovery arm? It's the only thing that makes this run unlosable. Totally, the only thing. Potential meme augment run. I mean, we're Sector 8. We're not getting 3 of them, if that's what the meme augment run is. We take one missile here, don't we? Nope, we don't. Beautiful. Go finish him. Perfect. Good fight. They offer gratitude. Hey, good news, everybody. I can pay my rent. I just got paid in gratitude. If it weren't for that gratitude, I'd be out on the streets. I swear. Be out on the streets. The breaks between runs don't seem like 10-minute breaks. No, they're like 2 or 3 minute breaks. because I don't want to have 10 minutes of nothing on my stream. So they probably should be longer breaks. All right. Okay, there's backup battery. What is better, to be paid in gratitude or exposure? I mean, the exchange rate's the same, so they're equal. All right, I'm hoping I get like one more jump up here to get some extra scrap. So what's most important? Power for the defense drone or value points in places? Since I have backup battery, I think I want to go for some value points. What's up, Real Rugby? It's pretty strong, really. If you use that gratitude on the flagship missile artillery, it takes it out for the entire fight. Oh, really? I didn't know it was a weapon. Alright, well that is all I'm getting. So I could save for power after phase 1, or I could just get value points now. So what are we doing for crew kill phase 1? We're swapping out halberd beam. Because we want to... How are we doing this? We're boarding ion, we're boarding beam, we're hacking missile, small bombing missile, flak hole laser missile. We're firing everything at the missile is what we're doing. Okay. Give chat a code or something to mess with the screen. It keeps us chat monkeys occupied for an hour. Okay. Could have hours of breaks, sure. Okay. We're gonna board with Mantis first. Into the ion. Worst tack. What's the worst tack? Weapons is fine. Hacking is annoying. Shields or teleporter is probably the worst. Just realized the Federation crew always wear blue shirts and rebels wear white. Do they wear shirts? They're talking about the humans? I have nobody wearing shirts on my ship, so I don't have a reference here. Shields or weapons is worst. Weapons is fine, right? Well, I guess weapons wouldn't be fine because we are trying to get the missile down since we don't have cloaking. TP we can work around. Clone Bay is real event duty DNA bank, yeah. All my crew are naked. I know! Oh, put some clothes on, God! Engine hack we absolutely can deal with. Why I gotta be naked all the time? Nice. Missile down. Ideal start. If I could get... Let's say if we get cloaking down, but... Still 2 damage. Still 2 damage until his beam is down, I think. Once his beam is down, I think we're immune to damage when the missile's down. So I want to keep that down at all times if possible. Okay. Perfect. It's breached, and if our guys die, it doesn't matter. We just keep that down. That is really, really ideal start to this phase. And now it's GG. Now we just wait it out. If I could small bomb this, it might be a little easier to... Oh, I got there just in time. Beautiful. And we do want to crew kill everybody, because if we crew kill everybody, we can insta-board phase 2 and 3 and never take any missiles. Which is ideal. Snipe. Snipe. Pretty good snipe. Good dodges for him, sadly. One more bomb will do it. Perfect. That's it. And we're even breached in there, so he can't even repair the missile with his AI thing, which is beautiful. Frickin' clean, phase 1, man. Frickin' clean. I don't need that power there anymore. Okay, good. That is ideal phase 1. boarding strats. This is like just perfect border strat example of like how boarding strat should go. Send over the NGs for faster damage, huh? You think the NGs are wearing pants at least? Rand screws either naked or vented. Rand only allows giant alien spiders to wear clothes. Yeah. Does the auction reset with every flagship phase? Yes. They won't stay vented in the... They won't stay vented or breached in the missiles, if that's what you're asking. Is it worth killing them all or leaving one alive? House of the Synth. I leave one alive when we don't have boarding. If we have boarding, we leave one alive, especially if we have Zoltan Shield bypass. Because if there are no crew alive on their ship, you can insta-board missiles phase 2 and never take a missile. Because yes, the auto repair can screw you. If I have teleporter, I crew kill everybody. If I don't have teleporter, I don't crew kill everybody. The auto repair is slow. Yeah, you can work around auto repair. And actually, I don't even need defense drone, right? Yeah, I don't even need defense drone phase 2 because the missiles will go down before they ever get to do anything. So, if any of your crew is on board the boss ship when it jumps, do you lose that crew? No, because the boss isn't jumping. It's getting destroyed, and then it jumps. It counts as the ship getting blown up before the runaway. So no, you don't lose crew if they're on there between phases. I'm 99% sure of that, what I just said. Yeah, missile is the scariest part of the boss fight. Except for the drone phase and the overcharge thing, so. Want these guys over here. Okay. Need this here. What just happened? Something exploded and I don't know what it was. Damn it, I screwed up. Moving my crew around. Move my crew around, maybe take that first missile. That was a misplay. I was trying to do something. Misplay. Absolute misplay there. Okay. Okay, well, I wanted the Mantis to get over the drone control as quickly as possible. I've tried to do that before. And apparently, if I move crew around, it's not guaranteed killing the damn stuff. So apparently you have to leave the crew in there or you take the missiles. I was attempting to do something. I'll try to explain it as I try to fix my goddamn broken ship right now. Okay. Fires go out, please. Thank you. So I want my first boarders to kill the missiles. I want my second group of boarders to kill the drone control. Rock are slow as F. So I was trying to move my fast Mantis over to the drone control while having my slow rock dudes kill the missile. Me moving my crew around delayed them killing the missiles long enough that they got one missile offline. I've always wondered about that. And now I know I can't switch crew. So, which brings to light another thing that's kind of really annoying to me, and that is when you board with 2 or 4 person boarding, you don't get to choose which crew is in one position when you board, and that really annoys me. I can't choose that my 2 top rock crew teleport into the 2 right room of the missile. Technically, you can choose. Tell me the technical answer then, because I don't know how to do it, Mike Copley. I know that the top 2 positions are the first 2 positions, and the bottom 2 are the second 2. But if I board into missiles, who is the first 2 positions? Are these top 2 in the first 2 positions that will stay in missiles? It's a tricky one to explain and very weird. Yep. So it's a stupid mechanic that I don't like. Even if you technically can choose, it's a stupid mechanic that's really hard to understand. So if you can't explain it in like one paragraph, then it's a mechanic that is really annoying. And I'm not going to hear any other words that it's not shitty or weird. The fill order is based on the crew list. Level 3 missile takes 17.25 seconds to fire. 2 crew will deal 3 system in 18.75 seconds. The only reason you can actually break it normally is that when you do the first point of damage at 6.25 seconds, it gets dropped from level 3 to level 2. That slows it down. Then again, we get second damage to 12.5. Mods fix that, fortunately, but obviously not helpful for hard no pause. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to play with mods that change the functionality, even if I think it's buggy, bad functionality, so... I have to play around it because it's vanilla FTL. Alright, so how do we do phase 3? We don't care about anti-drone. I do care about defense drone being online. The visible list of borders gets out of sync with the internal list. Yeah, I've had issues with this when I try to have these guys be in this position when I bring them back. And I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion, and it actually has something to do with the order that dudes are cloned. I think if I clone this NG because he's low health, he now goes to the top of some internal list, which is so ridiculously convoluted and unplayable around. It's just so convoluted that I don't want to play around it, is the short answer. Alright, I'm going to stop talking about that. We don't have mind control counters, so we move crew to systems I don't care about. The crew that are susceptible to mind control. I hope one of these 4 gets mind controlled because I want to kill them and clone them while I then port over into the missile room. Puts them to the bottom of the list, not the top. Okay. FTL teleporting is the same, except that it does move crew in batches within a group. They don't get rearranged. God. Are the crew at the bottom of the list the ones that get shunted out of the room when you board a 2-tile room with a 4-tile teleporter? I'm guessing that's the case. It's so freaking complicated, man. Alright. I'm going to not worry about that right now. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. That's who I wanted to get. One of those 4 is who I wanted to get mind controlled. Once he's dead, we board. Into the missiles, and other guy into the mind control. Good frickin' defense drone, man. Really good defense drone. Fuck you, FTL. Okay. Shoot over there. Missiles are down. We shoot empty rooms, so it speeds it up. Don't care about shooting my own crew. Beautiful. This is GG. Missiles are down, so I don't need defense drone. Okay, good dodges. Mantis B, really smooth run. Apart from my salt at teleporting, crew ordering, taking that missile. Phase 2 of the boss fight. 7 in a row. Mantis B down. Usually this ship is really good if you can get out of Sector 1 with some crew. And without just getting wrecked by the fire shenanigans in O2 or doors or whatever. Correct, because they come afterwards in the fill order. So to do what Rand wanted to do there, he'd need to vent and clone the rocks first, then the Mantis, then board all 4 into missiles. Okay. You all help me remember. The internal list also gets resynced to the visible list whenever you go to the main menu. Or more accurately, it gets dropped and recreated. Okay. 5478. Not a bad run. Not our highest run on this ship ever. A lot of free stuff. I'm going to have a cookie. So maybe you all help me remember next time I have a 4-person boarding room and I'm doing this strat that I need to vent and clone. If you have heal bay, you can't even reorder them, I don't think. So if I have a clone bay and we have a 4-person teleporter, you all help me remember I need to vent and clone the 2 people I want to be in the missiles. If you can help me remember. It's really dumb. It is dumb. RPG Nerdos, you tested ship today. Has 5 shield layers and level 8 engines, max dodge training. Power surge of the flagship hit you with all projectiles and ended your run. Oh my god. That's astronomical odds right there. You could reorder them with heal bay by using the teleporter. You need to teleport rocks back first, then the Mantis. Alright. I'm not going to remember that. You help me remember that if we get that thing again. But I'm going to take a break. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. We come back. We'll do another run. Probably be the only other run we do today to rest hands. But y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.